He's shifting through the gears here. That is ended up in no man's land. Caicedo. Now it's Messi. And he shoots! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Número 26.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. But this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Robertson gets a foot in here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi. Valverde. Real chance! He scores! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oyarzábal cuts it out. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Akanji. And here's Messi. Is there any support? And the finish! Yes! And they are cruising away. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Messi.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh no, this does not look good. And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's having a go! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's going to be another one. This is their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Caicedo.
Se agregarán 5
Messi.
minutos al tiempo
He's had a
reglamentario.
hit! Sticks it away! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Número 10. Messi.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Robertson tries making a foray down the right. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Messi reflecting on a stellar performance. So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Can he finish? It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Frosinone are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Messi. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Caicedo hits one! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Messi. He's in here! Chance! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Good work on the right flank here. Good effort from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
That's a throw. Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Valverde. Now that's well seen too. Son Heung-min. And it's Messi. Oyarzabal. Now it's Messi. Caicedo. Messi. And Caicedo. Jimenez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oyarzabal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Caicedo. He is just caressing the ball. Fagioli. Driving forwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Gets a good foot in there. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. What a throw in. Alexander-Arnold. For Messi. And it's Suso. Alexander-Arnold.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Caicedo. Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Suso. Messi. Son Heung-min does really well to win the ball there. Messi. And they're quick to press. Fagioli concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Son Heung-min. Fagioli defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Caicedo. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Convertido en el minuto 57.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control. Caicedo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he was running and creating with too much freedom, so this type marking is not a surprise.
Caicedo.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de
That is
16.892.
good alertness. And it's Suso. Oyarzabal. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good running with the ball. Decent hit! They've scored! It is no contest. It is a landslide. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Son Heung-min. Messi. The ball is loose and the chase. And Messi! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, we were anticipating.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! Terrible error, duly punished.
Gol. convertido en el minuto 68. Número 11.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Mikel Oyarzabal. Messi. Messi running with the ball. Messi! It's in!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Convertido en el minuto 71. Número 10. Messi. Messi. Messi.
It's become a case of men against boys. He's looking wide. Akanji. Oh, it's come loose. Oyarzabal closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on. He's gone for goal! Oh, almost a sixth!
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's Messi. Robertson. Mikel Oyarzabal looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Messi. Robertson. Now it's Son Heung-min. Frosinone couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Frosinone choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. Oyarzabal. And here's Messi. Akanji. Akanji puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Oyarzabal.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Four extra minutes added on. Closing in on goal. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Frosinone making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the...
And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly. and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.